Hello and good evening. It is 6:34 p.m. It is Thursday night, and it's the official weekend. So now I'm on my regular weekend. I had taken a couple of days off. Now we're back to regular weekend. Whoop whoop! I just came in. Double J, what's up? I went on an evening bike ride. It was a little brisk, so I have my bright orange windbreaker on. It was a tad bit cold. And I am freaking starving. Woof. I am majorly suffering tonight. I have a mosquito flying around. Earl, I don't know what he's doing. He's all, you know him. That's his life. He talks and talks. Earl, the talkative one. Mr. Talks a lot. I really want to know what he talks about. He just starts talking. Don't know why. Talkative bastard. All right, we changed glasses for a little bit, just for a change. Earl needs a mental assessment. Oh, he's beyond that. He's got problems. I'm telling you, he really has problems. He's weird. He does awfully odd shit all the time. That's just Earl. He's very odd. Never ceases to amaze me, his oddness. The things he does, and it's just weird. You know, I guess I need to go to the grocery. That's what I'm thinking about. I need to get some beef. But I'm not in the mood to go to a big grocery. But it's already 6:30, so I don't eat this late, so I'm kind of out of luck. I guess I'll just suffer. We shall suffer again. I'm in a deep suffering mode lately. It's terrible. I can't believe I'm actually not crazy either. You don't know how it is to be starving, always. Freaking hungry every minute of every day. At nights when it really hurts. This time in the evening, I'm starving. Oh, I rode long. Yeah, I rode a good long way today. I got so tuckered out I couldn't breathe. I went on a really good ride. Then I came back, took a nap, took a shower, took a nap, and then I just now went on a little ride, not far. And this morning I took a micro ride. I've had 3 good rides today, one really good. So that's been the life. I probably should drink more water so I'm not starving. I'm extremely hungry right now. Let's get some water, that'll help. I'll drink some water. That usually helps it quite a bit. I'm starting on my second 50 pounds. I already lost 50. And we're on the second 50. And it's going to be a harder journey than the first 50. So, cheers. Is an e-bike considered exercise? It depends on what you have. There's some that have a throttle, and some you just have pedal assist. The good quality ones are a class 1 pedal assist, and you can turn it up barely, or you can crank it up a little higher. Sharon, hello. Anything that you're out pedaling and moving is good exercise. Get her done. The glasses with the orange jacket, Breaking Bad, Walter White vibes. You know what? I'm about ready to get the beard shaved off today. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not really into wearing a beard anymore. I think we'll lose the beard tomorrow. I kind of feel like tonight, but I just took a shower. Debbie Mack, welcome back and happy holidays to you. Knock, hello. I'm about ready to lose the beard. Shave good for aerodynamics. No, just, just beard all the time just messes with you, that's all. Yeah, it just messes with you constantly. I'm doing good. No big worries today. I'm tuckered out and I'm starving. Just diet? I don't dye hair. That's ridiculous. Any man who dyes any hair on his body has mental illness. You have social esteem problem, not a hair problem. Yeah, men don't dye your hair. That shows a lack of self-esteem. Nothing worse than an old man with black hair. Is ridiculous. That guy, our office, Filipino, went on a holiday. He dyed his hair and his ears. Did you guys see the picture? He dyed his whole head and his face. He dyed everything black. Looks ridiculous. Looks like an old dude with shoe polish all over his head and face. Yeah. If you're a dude, do not dye your hair at any point in time in your life. That's a self-esteem issue. There's only one thing worse than dyeing your hair. It's Deb's birthday. Whoop, whoop, happy birthday. The one thing worse than that would be people who put a toupee on their head. Now that's some crazy shit. People that wear toupees. That's hilarious, actually. Adel, what's up, man? Welcome, Deb. Self-esteem. They don't have self-esteem. If you dye your hair, you have mental illness. Men. Ladies, it's fairly normal. But men, that's a lack of self-esteem. You have a subconscious mental illness. It's not a harsh one, but it's not a good one either. Yeah, be proud of who you are, what you look like. Don't worry about it. Refrain at all cost from dyeing your hair or putting on a toupee. I think toupee is number one worst. There's no such thing as a toupee that people can't tell. We all know you're wearing one. I think there's only one excusable, and that if you get hair plugs put in and your hair transferred. That maybe is okay. You're just moving hair around. That's not a big deal. But gluing hair to your head and dyeing it, that's weird. But hair plugs, where they move your hair around, I guess that'd be all right. You still got a self-esteem issue, but I guess some people just need it, you know? If you fly from here to Turkey, on the way back, the plane's full of people that have had their hair sewn in their head. I don't know where they get that hair from. Where do they take the hair from? Other parts of your head? When they do head transplants, where does that hair come from? Yeah, Earl, I know you're here. It's not cock hair, is it? That'd suck. Imagine having your cock hair put on your head. Your forehead smell like a bag of nuts. Boy, some good curly hair you got there. Yes, sir, that's cock hair. Big old black curly hair up here. Transferred some cock hair to my forehead so I'd look younger. Now my face smells like balls. Sorry, I just find that humorous. That'd be a true peckerhead right there. Dude walks in the room. What's that smell? Somebody been to the gym? No, that's old Dave. Dave had his cock hair put on his forehead. Whew. I'm really fighting hunger tonight. I need to quit talking about it. I'm trying to drink this water so I can forget about it. It's freaking driving me crazy today. That's a new meaning to the word balls up. Yes, it is. Balding lady's head smell like a salmon. Do women get hair transplants? I don't know. I know a lot of older ladies have thinning problems, but I don't know if they do anything about it. To be honest, I have no idea. They do? I don't know. I've never seen a lady with that going on, but hell, they may. Somebody said, oh no. Do they? I don't know if ladies do it or not. Has any lady here ever had a hair transplant? And if you did, where'd the hair come from? Neil, hello. I'm just curious, where did that hair come from? Do they take it out of other parts of your head, or where does all this transplant hair come from? I don't even know. I'm just curious how they do that. From the same part? Okay. Armpits. Oh, my armpit hair. Take your armpit hair and just put it up here, right? Her big old armpit hanging down. What's up? I got a hair transplant. Forehead smells like deodorant. You gotta put your deodorant on. Because they're transplanting the hair. That's the pore with it. The hair is not like a damn flower. They're taking the whole pore. So wherever that part of that hair comes from, it's going to smell like that part of that body. If you did take armpit hair, you'd have to wear deodorant on your forehead. Really? I think you would. Isn't it the whole pore? Just makes scientific sense right there. Poor old boy got to wear deodorant on his forehead. I don't think that'd be normal. It's from the back of your head. Oh, is that where it comes from? Scientific facts. That's pure science right there. Pure science. It's pure freaking science. I'm really having a hunger problem today. I'm fighting it hard. I know I've said it 10 times. It's really hard today. Because of all the exercise and no food, my body's really just starving. Yeah, I got a good ride in today. That I got wore out. I didn't even eat today. I'm fasting today. This morning I froze my nuts off, got back in the car, came home, laid down, went back out, and went on a good hard bike ride. Got good exercise. Thought I was in old Guantanamo. And then just now, I went out and rode for a little bit, not much. That's why I'm wearing this orange jacket. It was kind of chilly. This is my idle time where I don't really have anything going on. I'm kind of like seeing the whole internet. From the back of their head, I know someone whose head became like a Mr. T. Really? Lack of energy makes you feel colder. That's probably true. Go salad and some chicken. It's healthy. No, I'm on no food today. Today is a no food day. I got to research this, but I'm thinking about doing the every other day food. I had a friend who did that for years. He'd eat one day and not eat the next day. I'm trying to see if I can handle it every other day. I know people who do it. I just don't know if I can handle it. They say fasting is one of the healthiest things. A friend of mine did it for a decade. Just don't do many days in a row, yeah. Intermittent fasting supposedly is good. I got to research it. I have no idea. Got me. Got to get online, listen to about 500 doctors, and no matter how many you listen to, there'll be another one tell you it's stupid. Exercising while fasting might be fatal. No, not if you're fat. It ain't gonna hurt you. I don't think. Hell, I don't know. If I die, just tell them, well, he didn't eat. Tell him, well, that old boy hadn't eaten in 3 days. Am I in keto? I don't know if I am or not. I only eat meat or eggs when I eat. Am I in ketosis? Probably. But even ketosis peaks and then falls, then peaks and falls. I'm not really into anything. I'm just exercising a lot and eating less. That's all. I'm thinking about going to the barber and having the beard cut off. I do keto, same as my mom. That's cool. I just only eat meat or eggs. I don't eat anything else. Remember, I'm on a 1-year plan. I got 9 months to go. And then I'll start eating normal veggies and salads and stuff like that. But I'm on a 1-year exercise and suffer like hell program. It's my own fault. Fat ass I got up to. Ate like a pig. Never did shit. Never got up. Sat around for a decade. It's my own fault. I can't blame nobody but me. Everybody does it. Time passes by, next thing you know, you let 10 years, you got fat and lazy. It's a really common problem. A lot of folks get fat and lazy. I'm number one. It happened to me twice. I lost it all back years ago, and now I got it all back over time. This is my second time to do this. I got down to like 170 pounds, I don't know, 15 years ago. Then I gained it all back. Eating garbage, pigging out. I look like a convict. I feel like I need to go do some public service, pick up some trash or something. I feel like the van's going to come by and pick me up so we can go down the street and pick up trash. This is the life of employment. Yeah, I'm waiting to go clean up the city. I think I'm going to get park duty in the morning. Yeah, they'll come and get me in the morning. I'll be out there picking up trash with the other orange wearing jacket people. Lord help us. I got a lot of shoes now, by the way. Did you see what I did on Temu? Check this shit out. I got a little carried away on Temu. See these shoes I'm wearing? This is what I buy. They're fat-toed shoes, the barefoot style. I bought them in blue. I've got them in beige. I've got them in white. I've got them in brown leather. I've got them in tan leather. Hell, I bought so much shit on Temu, I got 40 pair of shoes. They're just cheapo slip-on Temus. I like it because of the toe. It's got a wide box toe. I can't wear skinny shoes. My feet aren't pointed. I got fat toes. They say your feet is like your pecker. I think it's true. Earl's gonna shit in one of my shoes. Ellie Mae. I wouldn't put it faster. What do you want? Just be quiet. I know you're here. Damn, shut up. Where'd you get that haircut? You look like shit. I don't know, how many pair of shoes did I buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the ones I'm wearing 5. I bought 5 pair of shoes. They were around $15 each, $10 each. They weren't that big a deal. This one, I got 5 pair of Temu shoes right there. The maintenance guy's gonna get all the shoes though. He's on holiday. These shoes are just so nice, man. They're just cheap, and I love these flat shoes. They feel really nice. They're just made of polyester. There ain't nothing good about them. Even the ones that look like leather, it's fake leather. It ain't real. This one feels really cool. Check this one out. This one is cool, and it's got cork in the bottom. By the way, they're not leather. They're just kind of like, I don't know, fake-ass leather, pleather crap. About $10, $15 each. I think a couple pair was buy one, take one. That's why I ended up with 5 pair. 2 pair of these were like buy one, second one, some nonsense. You gotta watch out. The same shoe will be on there with 5 different prices. Secret is put it in your cart for about a day and then delete it. And then they'll come back and say, oh, we've reduced it 50%. And then you can put it back in your cart. Yeah, put stuff in your cart and then delete it. Within a day, they come back to you trying to sell it to you at half price. That's the secret with Temu. That's a good tip, by the way. Anything you put in your cart and you take back out, they offer it to you cheaper a day later. Romania and Germany have the highest cyclist fatalities per capita in the world. Mississippi, the highest in the U.S. per capita. Florida is with 220. I wonder why Mississippi has cyclists. That's motorcycle. That can't be bicycles. People in Mississippi don't ride no damn bicycles. That's some BS science right there. People in Mississippi don't ride bicycles. Maybe they ride motorcycles, scooters or something. I don't see many cyclists in Mississippi. Not that I recall. Only poor people in Mississippi ride bicycles. People don't ride bicycles in Mississippi. The river just swallows cyclists. I don't know. I can't ever be seeing nobody riding a bicycle in Mississippi. Mississippi is it's the poorest state in America. And poor people in their DWIs. Mississippi's got a lot of poverty. It's crazy. Really, it's bad. Mississippi's it's motorcyclist, yeah. It can't be bicyclist. Mississippi's always been a very, very, very poor state. It's sad, actually. I don't know why people stay there. It's a shithole. I guess. It's the poorest state in America, and it always has been. Hell, you can buy a house or a car, same price. What's the last state I would move to in the U.S.? Mississippi. I'd never live in that place. It's dirt poor, always has been. I don't know how people survive there. It's really dirt poor. I think it's on the chart. There's a chart, poor states in America. I'm sure it's Mississippi. Let's look that up out of curiosity. Mississippi was always. Yeah, Mississippi. There it is. First is, they call Puerto Rico a state. It's a territory, actually. So you got Puerto Rico, Mississippi, Louisiana, and New Mexico. Well, now you know why New Mexico's got so many crackheads or meth heads. Puerto Rico, 43% of the people is in poverty. Mississippi is 20%. Louisiana about 19%. New Mexico 18%. Louisiana is dirt poor too, because it's right next to Mississippi. It bleeds into each other. I didn't know Puerto Rico's that bad. Oh shit, Puerto Rico's bad off. Yeah, it says they count it a state or a territory. So they're counting Puerto Rico. They probably put that in the chart so Mississippi wouldn't look so damn bad. But Mississippi's always been there. Hell, since I was a kid, everybody knew Mississippi sucked. Yeah, old Puerto Rico ain't doing too well. Damn. Yeah, it says the poorest state is actually Mississippi. Highest poverty rate. Mississippi, Louisiana, New Mexico. West Virginia, I knew that would be. That's all the coal miner inbred people. West Virginia, when you get married, you don't even have to leave the house. They marry their sisters. There's some inbred people. What's the name of that family that's all inbred, them weirdo bastards in the mountains? Remember them people? Have you seen that show? They married brothers and sisters. What is that? What was the name of them people? And the Whitakers. Oh, that's sad. That old boy barks like a dog, can't even talk. Whole family married their actual brothers and sisters got married and had kids. Yeah, it's called the Whitakers. Look it up on YouTube. It's sad. They're dirt, poor, inbred people. They live. They're sad how they live. They're real. They got the IQ of a beetle. Them old folks is hurting. Tupelo, Mississippi. Whoop whoop. One of them died, I think. Did they? That one guy found him, and they raised money around the world to help him out a little bit. They were living in a house with no roof on it, furniture with nothing on it. Old boy runs around the yard barking like a dog. He grunts and moans. Yeah, that guy Mark helped him out a lot. He was the one that really saved him. Without him, they would have died already. That old guy helped him out, big time. He got him media attention, and then people started sending him and helping him out. They put a roof on the mama's trailer. The dude Mark is a good guy, but he gets scams a lot. He gets scams. What do you mean? People pretending to be hurting but not. Are they producing chocolates? Those people don't do nothing. The Whitakers is retarded. They're inbred, retarded people. They can't do anything. They're on total state welfare. They can't do anything. I think the channel is called Soft White Underbelly. Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah, they're inbred. They're mentally ill. Oh, the women, he pays the money and they take the drugs. Well, that's just normal. Yeah, that happens all the time. You give a drug dealer money, they ain't going to eat, they're going to do more drugs. Crafting New Zealand's chocolates since 1896. The Whitakers is that they married their brothers and sisters and had children. That makes you mentally ill. You can't do that. Yeah, them people don't make no chocolate. They're retarded. One of them can't talk. He just runs around the yard, barks like a dog. Here's what they look like. You can find them. I mean, you can see that. That's the damn. There they are. This is what happens when brothers and sisters get married. You can't marry your brothers and sisters. It don't work out. It's really bad. You can't be doing that. This guy here, he barks like a dog. He can't even talk. He can't even say a word. He just, he don't talk. I think it's the saddest family. Ray, yeah. I think this is the saddest family in the all of America. I've never seen anything like it. I think this would be the poorest, saddest, worst case in America right here. I've never seen anything this bad anywhere in the world. It's bad. Only one thing I seen that was worse. I seen where in Indonesia they chained up their retarded children to a pole in the yard and had them out there 10, 20 years. So if you're retarded or have mental illness, they just chain you out in the backyard like a dog. They had that one guy chained to a bed in the backyard for 25 years. That was pretty bad. These people can come and go. But that was the worst I'd ever seen, was that people they chain up in Indonesia. They don't have any place for mental illness, so they just chain them in the backyard. They treat their dogs better than they treat their family. That's pretty sad. I guess they need rehabilitation. They can't rehab these people. There's no fixing them. You can't fix these people. It's not possible. Common all over the world for inbreeding. This is the worst case. I've never seen one like this before. It's bad. The Whitakers is the worst. I wonder who died. Huh. Is there a story about the Whitakers? Who died? I didn't know one of them died. Are they educational? No, they've never been to school in their life. They can't read, can't write, can't talk. They can't even communicate. They have no verbal skills. They have one sister who can talk. Nobody else can talk. Yeah, the rest of them, they don't know how to speak. Only their older sister can talk, I think, or one brother can mumble a bit. Yeah, they don't have no schooling whatsoever. It was another family member, was it? I feel sorry for the people who make fun of them. I never see nobody make fun of them. I see people really feel sorry for them, but I've never seen anybody make fun of them. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, but I've never seen anybody joke. It's sad. It's the saddest case in America. Never seen one that bad. There's no rehab. They don't have mental capability. You can't rehab people that they don't have the mental capacity. They don't know. It's not possible. They can't understand. They just don't. It's never. The comments on those videos sometimes are horrible. Oh, are they? I've never looked at them. I don't like to watch it no more. It's too sad. Yeah, I don't like to see it. All right, that kicked that hunger in the butt. Now I'm not starving like I was. Boy, it's hard to drink that big old bottle of water. Whew. Yeah, I don't ever read the comments or none of that stuff. I just don't want to know. Personally, I don't like to see people in pain. I don't really care for it. Shocking. I don't know how a whole family ended up like that. I saw somewhere in Norway, a royal family has an inbred problem. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, you can't. Some DNA you can't be mixing. You just got to be real careful. It causes an issue. I think the king of Thailand, his son is inbred. If you look the way he is, I'm sure there's something wrong with him. The king of Thailand's son, he's odd as hell. I'm sure he's got some type of inbreeding problem. He's out there. He's kind of like in a space land. The worst one is in Indonesia. Let's see if I can find that. Oh, here it is. Living hell. Mentally ill people in Indonesia chained and confined. They chain them up, put them in cages, and they live in these metal containers, and they live outside in the dirt. They don't have any mental institutions, so they just chain them. Look, they chain their ankles to these metal tables. Yeah, Indonesia's the worst that I've ever seen. They actually chain people to metal tables. No blankets, no nothing. You see them in people's backyard chained up. The dog lives better. Anyway, it's a well-known deal about how bad it is in Indonesia. Oh, you didn't know about this in Indonesia? Yeah, it's really crazy, man. It comes out every few years and they bury it. They got 19,000 people chained up. You don't want to watch a documentary, you'll freak out. There was a guy that did a documentary. He went out there. He unchained a guy who'd been chained in the backyard for 29 years to a metal bed. His ankle was like this big around where they had him chained. I think they raised somehow some money and helped him. He was schizophrenic. He'd been chained for 29 years out back in the back of their house. His parents throw him food like slop. Yeah, Indonesia is the worst for abuse. They're really bad. Wonder if that would cure dumbass. It makes people go crazy. You can't cage people up, make them go crazy. If they're crazy, it makes them go even more crazy. That's all. Just puts them in a whole big problem. You cut them off from everybody and then chain them. It makes them way worse. They don't recover. If you guys look up that documentary, you'll cry. It's sad. All the people they're chained. It's like common. You go to a neighborhood and you go to the backyards, and about one out of every 5 houses has an inbred retarded person chained in the backyard like a dog. Not shaven, no haircuts, dirty as hell, filthy. Been chained there their whole life. That's been going on for years. They can't stop it. They're never going to fix it. They just hide it for a few years, and it comes back out every now and again. Somebody goes over there and reports about it. If you look at their legs, because they've never walked. They can't walk, by the way. Look at their legs. Look how skinny their legs are. They can't walk. They've never walked. They got like a little 5 to 8 foot circle. One leg is chained and the other one's scrawny because they don't walk. There's not a bit of meat on them bones. Yeah, they have no movement. They're chained to a metal bed. They don't even have a blanket or a pillow. And they spray it down like a cage. They just get it at big holes and just spray it down like you're spraying a damn animal cage. Why they do that? I don't know. That's Indonesian people. Indonesia has no heart. They don't give a shit. That's why. They don't have empathy and caring about their fellow man. When you look at stuff like this, you got to think about the attitude of the country and the people there. And you got to think, wow, how could you do that to your own relative, your son, your child, your daughter, your brother? How could you do that to your family? That lets you know those people have no empathy and no care. You can't trust them. I can't believe how many people have Indonesians in their house with their children. Yeah, they're mostly Muslims, so they don't care. They don't follow that rules. They don't follow any rules. I can't believe how many people have them in their house working for them, knowing how their thought process in their country and how it works. Yeah, it's really sad. And then you take the people from that country and you bring them over to work for you. And you got to remember what's in the back of their mind, how they are. How would you expect them to treat your family better when they don't even treat their own family good? It's kind of scary. I wouldn't trust them to work in my house, to be honest. I wouldn't trust that at all. I just couldn't handle it. It's common, by the way. This is not a rare case. This is all over the country there. It's like a real common deal. Every few years it's on the human rights deal, but they don't do anything. Oh, check it out. We're talking girls, children. They just keep them chained up. There they are, naked and chained up everywhere. Well, half naked. They got a t-shirt on. Their stories are everywhere. These people live a harsh life, man. There's a young girl, mentally ill, look, chained up. I don't really know what the story is. Look, this guy's chained around a pole. I think he'd been around this pole for 7 years. He's chained to a freaking pole. Look at them in their feces everywhere. Just squalling in their poop. Look at them, all got lice and all sorts of problems. Anyway, you don't want to read the stories. It's sad. You don't want to know everything about it. It's gross. It's real sad. I think they're the only country who does it like that, where it's real common, not like a rare event. It's like very common over there. At least the Whitakers, people help them. They were born that way, or is it from trauma? Probably born that way. Schizophrenia, different mental illnesses. Just sad-ass stuff is all it is, you know. What's sad is the way they treat them. I'm sure with help and psychiatric care and some type of a medication, they could get them to a normal life. They don't have to chain them and put them in prisons. And I would think a majority of them could be helped with some type of psychiatry and medication. They ain't going to do that, though. They got all sorts of problems. I don't know. You have to read about it. There's some good documentaries on it. It's not really good documentaries. You watch it and you'll feel sick to your stomach. There was a 2-hour special about it. That's how I learned about it. I was shocked. Yeah, mental illness is the major problem. When I first seen the story, I didn't think it was real. I thought it was some kind of a film. And then I realized, oh my God, this is a real damn thing. I thought it was a film or a movie, but it's real. Yeah, they don't treat them for nothing. Some sad ass stuff right there. Don't they give them people, there's a medication that they give people, I forget what it's called, but it's a common medication for people that have mental illness. And it puts them mellow where they can live with everybody. I forget what it's called. Yeah, a lot of the homeless in America have the same mental illness. They give them something, but the problem, mentally ill people won't take their medicine. They think they're not sick. Risperdal, is it? I don't really know. if they take that medication, they can live in a normal society. But most of the mental illness, they feel they're not sick anymore because the medicine works, and then they hide it and quit taking it and get back to being crazy again. So that's the deal. They feel they're not sick anymore, and they immediately don't want to do the medicine. Crazy. Weren't there mental asylums till Reagan shut them down? Yeah, we used to have mental asylums all across America. Now those are all your homeless people in America living on the streets. That's the reason random people come up and stab and kill people. They're just mentally ill people running in the streets. That was the worst thing they ever did, was shut them down. They should have redone them and remodeled them and remanaged them, not just closed them down. All them people ended up on the streets. You got crazy people run up all over the world, run at people with machine guns, just a machete. They're just weird. Yeah, it's best to leave mentally ill people on the street alone. They're like a loaded pistol. They can go off at any minute. You have to leave them alone. They'll kill you. It happens a lot. Bet you'd have less random shootings as well. Probably so. Antipsychotics. They need to take the antipsychotics. That's what helps. You know, the schizophrenic people sit there and talk to like 10 people at the same time. They think there's 4 or 5 people talking to them all the time in their head. That's a real common thing, is that schizophrenia. They're having a conversation with 4 or 5 people in their brain, telling them to do good stuff, bad stuff, crazy shit. Thank God I wasn't born with mental illness. That'd be so terrible. Have you seen the people arguing with themselves? It's crazy. You see it all the time. If somebody's sitting by themselves arguing with themselves, they got 2 or 3 people in their brain going on, something going on. Definitely an issue. What is that one doctor who had schizophrenia and always seen people? They made a movie about it. He managed to conquer his schizophrenia somehow. Yeah. What is that? A Perfect Mind or something it was called? There was a documentary about the only guy who was able to control his schizophrenia. He was a doctor at a university, like an Ivy League deal. I think it's called A Perfect Mind or something like that. That was a true story. Oh, he thought the CIA was chasing him. He had maps in his house. He had all sorts of crazy thoughts. He was hiding in the basement, making the maps of the government spying on him all the time. He thought everybody was looking at him. He thought everything was an espionage deal. He was all wrapped up into that just total, utter, just nonsense. If you live in the middle of nowhere and you're nobody and you think the government's spying on you and looking at you every minute, you need to be careful. You may have some kind of mental illness. The government ain't spying on you. They don't care what Joe Blow in Nowhere, Ohio is doing. They don't give a shit. If you always worried about conspiracy and the government spying on you, you want to reevaluate yourself before it gets carried away. Yeah, you got to be careful. That's that paranoid schizophrenia. It's a disease. Paranoid schizophrenia. I got cheated today. I got to figure it out. I got to log into my damn credit card account. I bought this little piece of plastic for like $11. And then I seen in the bag there's an invoice for 60 to some dollars, but it doesn't match my order. I'm kind of confused what this is all about. I got this receipt and this part. I got to take pictures and send it to Amazon and see what the hell happened. I got to look through my credit card on this day and see if they got me or not. Son of a bitch, scamming bastards. Why in the 60s they had so many gimmick shows like Dream of Jeannie, Gilligan's Island, Beverly Hillbillies? They weren't gimmick shows, they were wholesome shows, just letting you see that. I don't really know how. I don't have a good answer for that. I got to think about that. I don't have a good comment. I'd have to think about why they had those. They did have a lot of them now. Well, hell, I'm not sure what I'm getting into. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I need to try to stay up a little later. Des, hello. Did I have a dinner yet? I haven't ate today. No food. My Christmas, I just sat at home, went and rode the bike for a while. I didn't do anything. Green Acres, Car 51, Gimmicky 2. Yeah, Mr. Ed, all those. Yeah, I didn't eat today. Today's a fasting day. I just drank a big bottle of water because I'm trying to do some more fasting. Not just for the loss of weight, but for, I can't remember the name of it, damn it. I keep forgetting why I do it. It somehow it cleans the poison out of your cells. And I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, you deplete your body. You should fast 3 days at least. You should do that about once a month. Have a 3-day fast to clean the toxins out of your cells. Look it up, research yourself. I don't know. Yeah, it's cleansing. Cleans toxins out of your body. There's like 500 doctors who talk about it. You have to listen to what they say and see if you think it's good. I don't know. Seems to work. It's painful though. It's hard not eating for 2-3 days. It's challenging. I'm suffering like hell right now. Whew. I even told them to stop delivering food for 4 days so I wouldn't eat. So they don't bring any food now. I told them to wait till Monday. I figure I have no food. They don't deliver food. So if I get really starving, yeah, I've been cycling and not eating. The biking was good this afternoon. I went on a great ride. Hardcore and pushed really hard. It was nice. The cats won't eat. That's their problem. Yeah, mine's just a snack. Everybody in this neighborhood feeds them damn cats. They don't go hungry, believe me. I looked out the other day, and every house on every corner was feeding them damn cats. Them cats are living a luxury. Everybody feeds them. One girl here on the corner gets them like a big old bag of cat food every week. Yeah, they're eating real good here. The girl that lives on the corner gets out and separates the food and takes care of it every day. I was gonna do something tonight, I forget what it was. Anyway, I was getting ready to do something, I can't remember what I was gonna do. Oh hell, I needed a bike stand. That's what I forgot about. I need to look at this one. Why don't they have kickstands? Bunch of dumbasses. No bikes have kickstands. Why don't you have a kickstand? What the hell is the big deal? Now I have these 3 bikes. I sent 3 to the Philippines, and I have 3 or 4 more coming. Maybe they're coming, I don't think so. My $29 bikes, I think they just scammed me. They keep saying they're in the shipping process. I'll see if they show up. I'll see if they show up. That green bike took me a month to get. That was a scam deal, but I finally got it. That took forever. Let me see if my $29 bikes are coming. Let's look it up. They were shipped from China. The Molten, it was a few $1,000s. It's a very expensive bike. It's a luxury. It's pure luxury. It's awesome. I bought myself a Nintendo OLED Switch. Yeah, you told us. I thought you were going to return it. Or did you return one and take the OLED? I don't like Nintendo. The games are too fuddy-duddy for me. New Switch is coming out. Yeah, I'm kind of over all that stuff. You decide to keep the OLED and return the regular one. Okay. Well, hell, whatever makes you happy. If you're happy with it, that's all that matters. Nothing else matters. Okay, let's try to track my shipment. They sent that stuff, I bet they sent that so much by slow boat. If they sent them. You're playing Mario Kart? Yeah, that's interesting sometimes. I've played it a couple times. Mario Kart's good when you got a whole group of people at your house, you got a bunch of controllers. Hell, I don't know what's going on. I got this tracking information, but I can't figure it out. No, I bought them off of AliExpress. I don't know what, look at this tracking information. I can't really understand what they're saying. Are they saying it's coming in 9 days? I don't really understand what the whole deal is here. Is my stuff delivering in 9 days or something? Hell, I don't know what it means. It looks like they may have shipped him if this is a real logistics company, some Chinese China shipping company. It's 9 days since I ordered it. No, I ordered it on the 18th. No, I ordered it on the 17th. Hell, I don't know. I can't figure out what's going on. This is their tracking system. That's it. I don't know where it is. It just says they received something at the logistics company. Shipment is on the way. Shipment is on the way. And then this here, I don't know what that means. Shipment is on the way again. Typical bullshit. Chinese things, can't figure shit out. I have no idea what's going on. I took the risk for $100. I bought 3 of these bikes, $29. And I thought, you know what? If they make it good, if somebody steals my money, I got robbed. But I think Ollie would give me my money back. I just thought I'd take a shot, see what happens. It says 8 days tomorrow when it's 8 days. If it says 10 days, then you know it's the day since ordered. Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know, worst tracking system in the history of the world. Can't figure it out. Half the words are in Chinese. I don't want to translate everything. I really hope I get these bikes. I have a plan. I don't care if they 3 of them show up look like junk if I can make one bike out of it. Anyway, we'll see. I've been watching this for a couple of weeks. I got no messages about it. Huh. It just says I'm awaiting delivery. There's nothing else about it. The estimated delivery date was December 25th. Well, that didn't work out. I ordered 3 bicycles. Brompton copies out of China. So we'll see. I did this a couple weeks ago. This reminds me back when Alibaba was around. Oh, Alibaba's still there. Yeah, I did too. Get one. You buy copies. I thought you're into the real deal. Well, these came up. I was going to give them to people to ride with us. Like, I wanted to give one of them to the Nepali guy. I won't ride these. I'm into real bikes. This is for people that can't afford stuff. That's what's the plan. I plan on giving them away, actually. Yeah, I want to give them to the people who don't have no money, so they can get out one day a week and have fun with us. That was my thought process. So there you go. That's what I was thinking about. You'd be surprised how much a damn little bicycle can improve somebody's life. No matter how big, cheap, expensive, doesn't matter. Bicycle just really changes people's mind, gets them out and about, and gets them active. Do you know the difference is a good copy? I don't know. I don't know if they're good or not. They'll be better than anything they don't have. We'll see. I have no idea. I just got to wait and see. We'll comment if any of them show up. If one of them shows up, we'll do an unbox and check it all out and let you know. And no telling what it'll be. It's like a hit or miss. It's a real lottery type thing. I have no idea. It could be anything. Could be junk. Could be garbage. Could be a box of paper towels. I don't know. Be a box of them pictures of something. Or it'll be little bitty things this big. Micro bicycles for ornaments. It'll be some bullshit. You watch. I can't wait to see what it actually is. It'd probably be like little matchbox size bicycles. About that big for hamsters. Not for people. Well, folks, I'm going to bed now. It's 9 o'clock. I hope everybody has a good day. I think I'll go to bed. I'll get up early and go biking. Not too early, it's too cold. If I get up and it's cold, I'm going to lay in bed. All right, everyone, thank you. Have a good day. Cheers, ma salam. I'll catch you next time. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Happy holidays again to everyone. See you, folks.